The nuclear reactions on the sun provided the energy that got life started and then evolved to what we see of nature today. The energy from the sun provided for the livelihoods of the original sea species such as the amoeba, the ciliates, and the flagellates. The energy from the sun also provided for the livelihood of the species that evolved from single-celled amoeba. These new species were multicelled and are represented here by the sponges. The energy from the sun provided the heat for multicelled organisms to climb out of the oceans and inhabit the Earth's terrestrial environments. Another feature of these terrestrial species was the differentiation of its cells into organs, each with a vital function. The sun provided energy for the terrestrial flora, and soon it took over the globe, creating rich tropical jungles and temperate forests that in turn ushered in the terrestrial fauna that at first inhabited the lower grounds and soon climbed the trees, jumping from one to the other, such as the monkeys, nourishing themselves from what the flora provided in the form of seeds, berries, and insects. The terrestrial flora, using energy from the sun, allowed the evolution of humans, who were omnivores, meaning they consumed both plant and animal sources for food. All species, whether plant or animal or human, depended on one another to survive. They followed the rules of nature in participating in the ecosystem. One day, a tribe of humans got an idea that eventually divorced them from the rules of nature. The idea was that the human tribe would not depend on the sun for their livelihood, but will be digging for an endless supply of energy. They also developed the attitude they owned the earth and everything in it, and they were superior beings above all other species. They believed they were more intelligent than any other species, as well as are at the top of the food chain. The human tribe went to work cutting down forests and jungles to satisfy their pursuit of happiness. This involved the building of a crisscross of roads to carry the lumber and other goods of delight to market. After the trees were hauled away, the forests and jungles were burned, leaving no trace of the ecosystems that once existed. The resulting bare land was plowed under and converted to fields in service to the tribe, providing it with such commodities as sweet potatoes, wheat, and bananas, and in the process bring death to the species that once lived there. This tribe of humans invented a systematic way of denuding the planet of its original flora and fauna. This system is called capitalism. It is a short-sighted system that feeds the human tribe's appetite in their pursuit of their happiness.